Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Well, welcome again to today's flight. Big news, of course, as you probably already know, because it's been some day now. Oh my god. I destroy my foot. We have the 737-700 from PMDG. Really curious to see. Really curious to see because it's a different version. I mean, for example, compared to the 800 that I have, this is an updated version. I guess they're gonna update even the 800 soon, but still not. I checked today, and it wasn't. So yeah, I saw that there are a lot of change. Didn't really investigate the changelog. We're gonna discover if, in a normal experience, you can feel actually the differences. You know, main problem with the previous version of the 737 was doing approach. Controlling the pitch with the throttle wasn't that easy. It was easier in 2020. A little bit strange. But yeah, let's see. Today we're flying Luxair. We're going from Luxembourg to Nice. With this nice 737-700. I'm gonna try to fly VATSIM. You know, Nice is one of those airports really strange because people make a lot of confusion about runways. So I will see if we're gonna expect a easy landing, I will continue on VATSIM. Otherwise, I will disconnect. But yeah, now let's prepare the plane. I mean, it's a 737. We very well know it. Yeah, one difference, of course, is that in the 700 you can't load fuel and baggages at the same time because there is not enough space. So you have to wait if you are using this method. If you're gonna do instant boarding, then of course it's not gonna really matter. Pausing it, GPS position. Alright. First time I fly the 700 in 2024. And first time after a long time. After I quit 2020, basically. So really curious. Really curious. QNH 1020. I think, yeah, that is the new. Of course, because it's also in the, it's also in the previous version. You know, there was, I don't remember now exactly. Of course, first of all they released the 800, then the 900, and now there are all of them. I don't remember if this was a combined release of the 600 and 700, or the 600 was previously. I don't remember now, but yeah. Maybe the 600 was already released, for what I remember. Yeah, because they were keeping for the last the 700 for some reason. Exactly the opposite of 2020, basically. Not really opposite, but yeah, different still. Okay, importing. We finish. Okay, it's arriving the. Activate the flight plan. Let's release immediately fuel truck. And we need to call for this one. And we are gonna carry 2.9er, so 1.4. 1.5. Okay. Alright, let's go. Departure and arrival. So. Departure is running 24, the Golf Tango Quebec to Quebec departure, which is this. Couple of altitude constraint, but it's above. 700 is an extremely powerful plane. Okay, again, it's not extremely powerful. The ratio between power and weight is, of course, better than the 800. Way better, actually. This plane climbed like a monster. At least it was doing that in 2020. I don't know here. Okay, flight director, and nav nav. So initial, okay, yeah. Again, we don't have speed. So initial climb 4,000. Oh, finally we do have an initial climb clearance. Great. Start. Okay. Yeah, never mind the jetway like that. You know that I'm using default. I don't have GSX and nothing like that. Okay, so this is done. That is done. Let's go here. Zero fuel weight I need to set from my operational because we didn't finish the boarding still. 2.6 the reserves. Cost index is 60. Wow. That's a strong cost index. The wind is pretty calm up there, so okay, yeah, of course you have to set the cruise altitude before the cruise wind. 309er-21. Start. Okay, almost done also with passenger. Yeah, we just have to do this. Alright. Then this can be on now. Okay, props is auto and also engine starter ignition. It's automatic. Let me see something, I'm really curious. Wow, pretty hot back there. Yeah, every time I think it's too hot. It's not that realistic. But okay. So yeah, we have to wait to finish boarding. We could calculate performance even now, but yeah, it doesn't make much. I mean, you can, of course. I mean, we can actually. So yeah, let's do it. It's not like the Phoenix that you have to calculate twice. Here you just have your final, which is this. Let me check. Yeah, okay. 57.8, which is the takeoff weight. Yeah. So be aware of that. But yeah, more or less, it's gonna be like this. So, takeoff 1. Wow, takeoff 1. What? It's a 4,000 meter runway. The rate is 51. Yeah, climb 2 is fine, of course. Oh, specifically on this version. Yeah, the only thing you have to be aware is the trim, which is not correct at the moment. As soon as you continuous update this stuff, you're gonna have also trim difference. As you can see, 26.20 now, and also, I mean, this your CG will be different, and as a consequence, your trim setting. We finish with passenger. Okay, yeah, let's wait a couple of minutes. I wonder if there is the toilet working now, or still. Okay. No, I guess not. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. VATSIM situation, pretty calm. And this guy? This guy out of nowhere. And on the wrong runway on top of that. Great. I mean, I don't know where he took off, but I'm not here, of course. No, maybe it's not the wrong runway. I just, yeah, it's been that probably E-Connect on in flight. Runway of today is 2-4. Okay. Release. Let's turn on APO in the meantime. Oops. Great. APU start. This is done. We are just waiting the trim, which is gonna happen very soon. Really curious to see everything. Engine sound, flight model especially. Flight model on the approach. That's the big limitation for me. Okay, finish boarding. Trim set. No, sorry, not trim set, but CG set. Trim setting now. 5.2. Okay, that's great. Then APU. Okay, let's arm this. APU available. This and this. Box auto. APU bleeds. 370 here. Okay. Look at this. Not really. I thought colder than this. But whatever. Okay. We can disconnect the jetway. Sorry, the jetway. And close the door. Alright, release parking. Sorry, release ground power unit. Set this. It's very modern, this livery. Now, of course, this is not a really official one, but yeah. It's still a PMDG livery, but yeah, you know that there are some that are, how was it called? Yeah, like 100% original plane setup compared to the livery, but it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really make big difference on the operation. Okay, we are on our own. Disconnected from ground. Takeoff page here, legs here, and we are preparing for push and start. This is correct. Yeah. Ah, we do have chokes. Forgot the chokes. Feel like a little bit different. The how it's called? APU sound. I don't know. But yeah. I have this feeling. Wait, we do plus 10, 145. 145, 145 set. Flight director, oops. Reset. LNAV, VNAV. This is fine, this is fine. The throttle, we deal with that later. Unicum. Okay, Unicum set. I like this. Oops. Ah, wow, I didn't know that. In the 7.3 you can't write immediately. In the A320 you have to cancel and then write. A bit different. Okay, transponder is on. Nobody around. Let's push. Pushback will be pretty simple. Taxi as well. Luxembourg is a pretty simple airport. I mean, we're gonna push back here, which I don't know the name of this taxi. I think it's Lima. Then Lima Alpha running to 4. Very simple stuff. Let's go. Release parking brake. Yeah, I don't care about the truck. Alright, fuel pump. Fuel pump is on. Anti-collision. Pucks coming off. Let me turn on this stuff here as well. And let's hear this engine sound. If it's different. Let's go. Starting number 2. And 2 rising. Okay, for now sound identical to the previous version. 25. This is auto starts. Okay. Okay. Number 1. Yeah, I feel pretty identical to me. Which is not a terrible sound at all. I don't think it's that realistic compared to a Phoenix, for example. But it's definitely enjoyable. And fueling. Okay. Alright. Okay, both engines start. Then after start. Alright, flaps 1. Okay. Flaps 1, then this, I want weather radar here. I want terrain there. I want the auto brake RTR, auto throttle, taxi light, electrical on the engine, Pax auto, isolation valve, auto, not closed but auto, APU bleed off, APU off, probes, Windows it, and ignition in continuous. Let's go. Get out of here. Yeah, the sound is identical. Again, I'm saying this stuff because for some reason they released the 700 in a different version compared to the previous. For example, the 800, the 900 are still right now in a previous version compared to this. You can't update. For now, I think will happen very soon. But at the moment, at least, I checked like 2 hours ago and it wasn't possible. Again, it's not a bad sound at all, but yeah. My main issue with PMDG is actually the flight model on approach at the moment. So ground handling, the plane feel a little bit light. If you have to be really precise, you don't see any effect on the suspension when you're turning. It's pretty flat. But now I'm looking really precise stuff. Which, I mean, makes sense, considering the developer. We want top quality from PMDG. Okay, everything looks correct. $700, very cool plane, very diffuse one. We have many, not many actually, we have some around. Still have to understand how I can, and if I can, because I have my Boliviana de Aviación plane in Bolivia, what was a flightsim.to livery for 2020. First of all, I don't know if there is for 2024, I don't think so now. And secondly, I have no idea how to import a livery now because they changed everything, so I will have to study that a little bit. But, oh boy. And this 126980, sorry, 980. 126. I didn't even saw him.
Lufthansa 3362, descend altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend 4000 feet, QNH 1020, Lufthansa 3362.
Hungarian 905, turn left heading 100, vectoring ILS approach runway 24.
I never know if they cover Luxembourg actually, but I guess they do. It's gonna be a very short release, but that's all short before.
Ryanair 6 Quebec Tango, Brussels Control, good evening. Cleared to
My God, look at this look.
via the RITAX 6 uniform departure runway 24, initial climb 4000 feet.
I don't even know if I have a proper setting on
7101.
VATSIM with my mic. Ooh, yeah. Controller Luxair 8245, just so you're online. We are holding short running 24 for the Golf Tango Quebec to Quebec departure. Luxair 8245.
First one, Ryanair 6 Quebec Tango, read back correct, startup approved. Break Luxair 8245, wind 230 degrees, 8 knots, QNH 1020, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Luxair 8245, thank you.
Lufthansa 3362, turn left heading 270, cleared ILS approach runway 25 left.
Turn left 270, cleared ILS 25 left, Lufthansa
Okay.
3362.
Let's
November
deal with this
17
loop.
Charlie X-ray, continue descent flight level 70.
Yeah, VATSIM is pretty high for
Continue
you.
descent flight level 70, November 17 Charlie X-ray.
Let me increase my volume.
November 17 Charlie X-ray, contact Liège approach 119 at decimal 280.
119 decimal 280, November 17 Charlie
And
X-ray.
lower flight simulator. So now we're fine.
Ryanair 62 Romeo Alpha, set course direct to low.
Landing lights, running to north.
Direct to low, Ryanair.
Stop.
Beeline 2 Lima Golf, Brussels Control, good evening.
Okay,
Clear
40%.
to Friday 3 more for Golf departure, runway 25 right. Initial climb out, flight level
Brake release.
0, squawk
Toga.
1000.
Yeah, pretty classic, honestly.
Beeline 2 Lima Golf, read back correct, startup approved, break
Checked.
Hungarian 905, continue descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1021.
Alright. Gear up. There we have Luxembourg Airport. Okay, let's go back here one moment. I need to increase VATSIM volume. Okay, 50 degrees.
Luxair 8245, radar contact passing 2000 feet, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Luxair 8245.
Hungarian 905, turn right heading 210, clear
Autopilot.
ILS approach runway 24.
Right heading 250 and
Okay.
approach runway 24, Hungarian 905.
And
Confirm heading
this,
210.
this, this,
210,
this,
Hungarian 905.
this, and this. Speed check. Flaps up. Ah, wow, that's photogrammetry. Yeah, we're pretty high now already, unfortunately, for photogrammetry, but cool. Wow, look at this. Luxembourg.
Lufthansa 3362, wind 280
Pretty
degrees,
flat
6 knots, runway
area.
25
It's
left.
a little bit hilly actually in real life. Oh yeah, from
Runway
here it doesn't
25
really
left,
appear.
clear to land, Lufthansa 3362.
Okay, flaps is up.
Good afternoon with you, Southwest 561.
Standard here.
Southwest 561, Brussels control, radar contact.
Okay.
After Vabik,
Landing
the
lights still on,
Kerky,
of course.
Expect vectoring ILS 25 left.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
see.
the message was breaking. Can you send it to me as text or see it again, please?
Southwest 561, Brussels control.
So we're gonna go
radar
direct to
contact.
Gilir.
After Vabik, set course
When we-
Kerky, expect ILS
Ah,
approach.
he didn't give us
runway
any
25 left.
squawk also.
After Babik direct Khaki, Kilo Echo Romeo Kilo Yankee.
Yeah, I'm sorry with this guy for
Hey,
super high volume.
Thank you.
Hungarian 905,
Look at the
you
climb
overstop
speed.
localizer, turn right heading 280.
Maybe a little less powerful than
turn
2020.
left heading 270.
Also, that makes sense, in my opinion. Still very powerful, of course.
Process control, good evening, German cargo 6 by X-ray, descending to flight level 120, inbound to
What a beauty.
Chicago 65.
As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask.
Continue descent, flight level
Don't be
70,
shy.
cleared all 7 X-ray arrival, expect ILS 2.
Let's see the wind flags. Still PMDG have this strange wind flags, they won't fix it, I mean.
7 X-ray arrival, expecting ILS 22 left, German cargo 6 by X-ray heavy.
But okay. Oh wow, now it's
62 Romeo Alpha.
we're climbing properly. 10,000 feet, landing lights off, seat belts, auto.
1021.
Direct bump guard, 3000, QNH 31 right now, Romeo.
Passing the heading.
Ryanair 62 Romeo Alpha at Vamka, cleared ILS approach runway.
And this is us.
Bumper cleared island, 2024.
Just departed from Luxembourg airport.
Luxair 8245, no further ATC, switch to 122.8.
1228, looks 8245, thank you very much, bye.
Full establish ILS approach runway 2.
Okay, 1228, climb 250 at least. We have to climb 370 today for our cruise. It's not a long flight, not a short either. Medium range. And we can go direct since we're gonna have no control until Geneva airspace. I'm gonna go direct to Gilir from present position. Go. On the turn. Yeah, for now, I mean, it feels like very similar to the previous version. On a normal operation, I mean, maybe there are super in-depth stuff. Because I saw real pilots posting a live stream saying a huge update, but I don't see any huge update for the moment. But yeah, we'll see on approach again. My mainly complaint about PMDG's approach behavior of the plane. So we'll see today. And we're going to Nice again. Let's see a little bit Nice situation. Not much traffic going there. Another 737 that can get in conflict with us because we are accelerated. This is from Oslo, Norway 1 Juliet Golf. And it's right here. Now it's gonna get there before us. It's already ahead. Okay, this guy without a flight plan. Okay, great. Just leaving a controlled area without a flight plan. It's always funny to come on VATSIM. Okay. Terrain can be off. Of course. Let's climb 370. So you can see the 700 version way more... I mean, yeah, better climb performance compared to the 800 or 900. As you can see, we're still climbing almost 3,000 feet per minute at 20,000 feet. With an indicated airspeed of 300, which is quite an interesting performance. So we're not gonna have any problem to climb flight level 370 on the today flight. Going to the south, going to France, going to Nice. Maybe where we'll do the visual in Nice, I don't know. We can, if we want. Active runway 04 left. For now, I just saw there is a wind change, but that can be a problem on VATSIM traffic, not really on real life, I think. With that wind change, they're gonna still use runway 04, as you can clearly see here. Air Nostrum going to Madrid. Traffic approaching here. This guy just crossed. Wait a sec. What's happening here? Okay, this is the runway. Plenty of executive aviation in it, of course, because of the president of Monaco. So we have many options to land 04 left in Nice. You have the ILS, which is this, but usually, as you can clearly see from the path of this traffic, they do the visual in Nice, which is I don't even know if we do have charts. Wait. Yeah, basically it's AirNav until Mike November 04 Alpha, and then you have a visual, you have charts also of that. I don't know why I can't find them. Wait a sec. Ah, there we go. That's the visual. In order to not overfly, okay, popular. This doesn't look like. No, wait a sec. No. Or maybe yes. VFR. No. Yeah, you do this turn. You can. I mean, I don't think I will do. I think I will do the ILS, to be honest. We'll see. I think we will do this. This stuff here. Or the Yankee or the Zulu. Ah, wow. This is radar vectoring. I will see. Also, we do have a traffic ahead of us, the Norway here. I don't know how much will be ahead of us. Let's see now. Maybe. Let me see. Okay, this is the Norway. What? Okay, never mind. I don't know if you can accelerate. But yeah, this is a typical approach in this, doing the visual. As you can see, they do this turn here. This is doing... Okay, for example, this is not landing there. Because with the ILS is from here. So people doing the coastline here, or Antibes, and then turning on final, this is clearly traffic doing the visual. It's pretty typical there. So you basically do the AirNav Yankee, not the AirNav Yankee, not even this, the AirNav Alpha, sorry. Yeah, you do this stuff. If you want, oops, what? Where am I? Ah, wow. I am in this, but... Okay. So it's the AirNav from Neras, you go to Mike November 151, then you follow the procedure. At Mike November 04 Alpha, it's a AirNav approach into visual approach, as you can see. C4 final approach, VPT, runway 04 left, 04 right. And then you have the chart here. So Mike November 04 Alpha. Straight ahead, heading 254. You're gonna get there into 2000 feet. And then where you're basically aligned with the runway, you have the runway in sight, you will turn to land the plane visual. It's a very cool approach to do. We can do it, I mean. we can do it. Let's see. I will decide during cruise if it's the case or not. So this guy is doing 04 left, I'm pretty sure. I remind you also that Nice is at custom default airport if you want to fly there. Because this guy is faster than us at the moment. Yeah, we have some crosswind with a little component of tailwind. And direct to Gilir. After Gilir, it's a little bit of a complex airspace. Maybe we can go there at Kogas. No, we can go direct to Medam actually. No, to Vevar. Yeah, to Vevar. Which is also the last waypoint of our flight plan. Yeah, Vevar 8 Romeo. Yeah, we can do the visual. Let's do the visual. I will tune the ILS frequency as a backup. Again, I don't know this, but we can ask ChatGPT today. It's not reliable, of course, but let's give a try. So, in a visual approach like Nice 04 left, do pilots tune ILS frequency as a backup. Let's see. Yes. Even in air nav approach. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so it's basically an air nav into an ILS. Yeah, of course, the big difference are your constraint. Sorry, not your constraint, your yeah, we're gonna do this by the way. Your minima. As you can see, minima here is 2000 barometric. Minima with the ILS it's 300. It's honestly a little bit of a mystery to me why they prefer in real life to do, as you can clearly see, all this traffic is doing doing the visual approach. Why they do prefer to do this instead of doing the ILS? It looks to me like just a funny stuff for pilots, but I don't see any practical reason, but probably I'm wrong. Would be very interesting to know. But yeah, really curious. So let's set everything up. So we want the no, sorry. Do we have no? Okay. So it's the AirNav Alpha, Transitions Neras, e the Vevar 8 Romeo arrival. Okay. So as you can see, we have radar vectoring here, and then we have flight plan until this is the go around. Mike November 04 Alpha. This is the go around. I guess. We can check, of course. Yeah, it's the go around. Mike November 512 and Neras. There is this waypoint, Mike November 504. 50. Okay, yeah, it's the go around. Okay. We can already set our minima as well, which is gonna be very high today. Barometric minima of 2000. Luckily, with the 7.3, with the new 7.3 at least, you can set up a minima pretty quickly. 1000 to go in the meantime. That's fine. Oops. 2000 on the minimum. There's plenty of traffic around us. There's a traffic here, which is pretty close. Ah, it's right there, I think. It's coming right toward us. Traffic. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, you can see when I zoom out the contrail. And there's something else there. It's oh, it's A320. There is this UPS without a flight, and hopefully it's not going to Nice, because I mean, it's fine, but it doesn't have a flight plan. It's right there. Let's see what that is. This is gonna be pretty a short call. I think we would have crashed at the same altitude. Look at, no, maybe not, but very, very close call. Look at that. I mean, it's normal. I mean, we're doing nothing crazy. Ah, it's on a turn. I guess the British Airways A320. Wow, that was very close. This is normal. I mean, this is something that happened in real life. Way more than VATSIM, of course, considering the quantity of traffic there. Then our Norway disconnect. No, it's right here. Okay. This guy, I have no idea where he's going, of course. Pretty calm. And we have to set the backup for the ILS. Sorry, not for the ILS. We have to set the backup frequency and course. So the frequency for the ILS in NITS is 109.905 and course is 042. 109.905. So let's go here. 109.905 tune. 109.905 tune. And Fortune, right? Yeah, Fortune on the final course. I remind you, we're doing visual in it's a typical procedure they do. They are doing it right now in real life. As you can see, this traffic, for example. This is not landing on Nice, I guess. I just departed in it. But we're gonna tune the ILS as a backup. Then, so this is done. This is done. Minima is done. Okay, I'm gonna answer now. Okay, let me check. Hey, I wanna like to learn how to fly the 737 from my A320. Any tips? I mean, it's not that hard, honestly. You can learn it probably in 2-3 flights. You're gonna be quite confident. Yeah, just find a tutorial. Cold and Dark. First of all, download some checklist, PDF checklist maybe. Some tutorial Cold and Dark. You set up the plane. First time will be very difficult. Second time not really, in my opinion. Already the second time you will have very nice flow probably. For the rest, I mean, you have to deal with stuff in the 7.3. You have to deal manually with hydraulic, which is here, with electrical, which is here, with all the bleed system. So it's also really interesting to learn a little bit more about aviation, because yeah, you have to interact with various parts of the plane. A320 does all automatic. You have to manually tune the ILS frequency, which is pretty strange. Also depends if you fly other plane, like, I don't know, CJ4. CJ4 is very similar. The FMC in particular is very similar. But yeah, usually what I do, what I think is the best 737 throttle. I just use the same for every plane. I mean, I just have old Logitech 3D this stuff here. I know that there are some you can find some, I don't know, Trustmaster maybe does something pretty similar to the real thing. Oh, look at there is a plane there. Look at that. I think this is the UPS. Yeah. It's turning. This TCA Captain. I have no idea what that is. Let me check. TCA Captain. You have the... okay. That's a good one. Wow. So yeah, you have a... but no, it's... wow, it costs like that now. Oh my god. Is the Trustmaster? Yeah, wow. What a price now. Oh my god. They do Trustmaster 737. For sure they do. Yeah, they do this. If you really want a new throttle, and also this stuff here, which is pretty interesting. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember that Trustmaster was like, I don't know exactly, but now it's super. Wow. Yeah, that's why I also use a pretty basic one, because I fly different plane every time, so yeah. But yeah, big difference is, of course, you don't have yeah, again, I don't know if you fly something else from A320, but the big difference is that you don't have auto trim, so you have to trim the plane by yourself. And when you approach, usually you approach autopilot off, auto throttle off. So you have to end fly the plane a little more. But yeah, the flow, the system, learning the flow, for me is not really difficult. Maybe a little bit if you only fly the A320 is learning the landing technique, which is quite different, of course. Speaking of which, no, speaking of which, not really, but we can go direct to Velar now. Okay. Yeah, it's not fly-by-wire. I mean, this stuff here is hydraulically connected to your wing directly. There is no PC, nothing like that. So yeah. But again, it's way more similar to... I mean, it's the A320 that is different, not really the 73. The 73 is pretty similar to a lot of plane. Most of the plane you have to fly and fly. Auto throttle off. Especially if you're talking about, I don't know, again, CJ4, citation longitude. Many executive plane, most of general aviation. Yeah, I'm on VATSIM. There is nobody, but I am on VATSIM. I'm here. There is a Norway if he's still alive. Okay, there are two. What? Okay, this traffic is just. It just came online. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be close. Oh, so many. I mean, I don't know how many hours you got, but I can show you. I can show you. Yeah. 1,800 right now. Oh, okay. It's not bad at all. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter how many hours you have. I think it's more how many flights you have, because if you like, I don't know what you do, but if you do like long haul, okay, you're gonna take off, stay there 12 hours, then land. Okay, you're gonna have 12 hours. But yeah, no problem. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, we have a news. I mean, we have this trophy that just went to live pretty close to the other. And guess what? They're gonna be around Nice the same time of us. Oh, there's even another one. Okay. Okay, yeah, but this one is 5 minutes ahead, and then there are 3 traffic, included us, in 3 minutes of difference. So, we are the last one scheduled to land. I have no idea which procedure they're gonna do. We're gonna take our time. I mean, we don't need to rush and nothing like that. So we're gonna do all the procedure from now. I mean, we're gonna do all the procedure, all the stuff. There is no reason for us to expedite. And also, look at this Alp view we were missing. Not talking much about. This is Genève Lake, I guess. Should be Mont Blanc here. Maybe this stuff is Mont Blanc. Or Montebian. Every time I say it, I say it in French, but yeah, it is. Wait. Yeah, I think it's this. I think it's this. This is Monte Bianco, Mont Blanc. Call it how you prefer, but the highest mountain in Europe. At least if you don't consider Russia. But yeah. Continental Europe, let's say. Look at this. Wow. Pretty cool flight to sit here in the left wing. And doing Luxembourg to Nice. Alright, so we have a lot of also below altitude constraint, and we are gonna just respect that. Because again, we have 2 traffic before us, very close to each other, 1 and 2. They are over Milano at the moment. I have no idea which procedure they will do, I have no idea which runway they will use, so yeah, again, we're gonna take our time and do all the procedure. There's, again, no reason for us to rush or nothing like that. this beauty. And also, we're gonna fly the plane quite a lot today, so on the... Again, we're gonna do a visual. We have an air nav procedure until Mike November 04 Alpha, and then visual, runway 04 left. So here will be autopilot off, and auto throttle off, and fly the plane. This is the perfect occasion to test the flight model of this 737. Really, really curious. And wow, what a view on Mont Blanc, by the way. Why? I mean, this snow coverage is not... Still, MSFF have problem with snow coverage. I think it's something super hard to simulate. Even if it's a little strange, because, I mean, you just need to go... I mean, for example, in windy. You open windy. And there is a layer of snow coverage. There we go. Okay, there is fresh snow. And there is snow. Ah, wow. Yeah. Maybe he's using this. Grenoble. Yeah. Wow, there is no here, really. What? No, I can't see from this. I don't know. Wow. I mean, can be. Looks, I mean, a little bit lower down the valley here. Oh yeah, let me see. Yeah, snow. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. I remember the first period of 2020. I was in an airport in Tibet, somewhere there. There were like 20 degrees and the wall, and was completely covered by snow. Very strange. Okay, top of descent in less than 50 miles probably. Our friend here, this one is landing. There is a Ryan. Okay, I guess it's one of these two. Yeah, it is. It's him. Okay, yeah, there is a... Wow. What a strange path. What? Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Still it's a little bit strange to me, but... Yeah, 40 miles from top of descent. Leaving Alps for Nice. It's also the perfect time. I really like to land in Nice close to the sunset. It's really nice. And also, I guess there is the real flight that we are simulating now, which is happening in... I don't know if... Still I mean, it's already happening? Maybe. Maybe. Nice. Yeah, it's live. Luxembourg 8245. The flight we are simulating. Oh, wow, it's not that far from us as well. Okay. Yeah, I was interested in this because I want to check the... stand that they use in this. Ah, wow, they do both with the Embraer. Wow, the same approach we're gonna do today. So they park around here, which is not really in a terminal area, but it's fine. We're gonna park around there. Cool. So this is the real flight, and this is us. So basically the real flight is it's right here at the moment, a little behind us, but that's very cool. That's very cool. So initial descent at flight level 220. I'm gonna set flight level 200 actually. Okay. There we go. Okay, this is Innsbruck. Okay, these two traffic are super close to each other and they have both to land in... Okay, this is starting the descent. They have both to land in the same airport. Which is of course pretty scary for them. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay, initial descent set. This is fine, that is fine. We're gonna calculate performance after we start descending. Let me set up the approach even here, and now alpha with the visual approach for final. Backup ILS is set. Runway length in Nice is 2,600 meter long. It's not that long at all, so we're gonna have to check performance for sure. For the rest, let's continue our cruise. Now we have to go to. Wow, this guy is okay. This guy are splitting, so this guy just overtook him. Okay, I think he's doing a different procedure. He took a shortcut. I think this guy is gonna go for the ILS. But yeah, again, these two guys are ahead of us, so I'm gonna take my time, do all the procedure pretty slowly to give them space. If we see we can, we're gonna go direct to Mike November 151 at some point. Otherwise, we will keep with our procedure. What I know is that we are about to start descending now. Speed on me. Descending. Oh, I can hear the engine. Maybe there is a little bit of difference in sound. Wow, look at this. Oh my god. Ah, yeah, we are in the high quality area. So if you don't know, there is an area, as you can see there, in Alps, which is the Western Alps. Basically all this stuff here, which are about to fly over, which is in super high resolution. It's just insane to fly there. Like, use a small plane, like a jet plane. Military one is pretty cool to use around there. And it looks like real life, basically. It's just like that. I mean, we are right. I mean, look at, you can really appreciate a little bit. Look at this. I did a live stream long time ago about this area. Yeah, if you want to enjoy a little bit with your F-18, your F-14, whatever you want to fly there, it's incredible. Just give it a try. Okay, we have to accelerate to 310 on the spin. Yeah. We're gonna approach very fast, but let's see. Yeah, this guy just overtook. He's starting the descent. This is us. Okay. I remind you, we're gonna do the visual runway 0 for left in Nice. We are now descending. And let's increase the descent rate. Oh wow. That is catching us pretty heavily, the vertical path. Look at that. Okay, let's go down. I guess 3,000 feet per minute at least. Wow, it's super fast. 3,500 until we reach max, sorry, indicated airspeed we want, which is 310. And let's go down. Zoom in. Terrain. Weather destination is wind variable 2 knots. Fuel cloud 10,000, broken 26,000. Okay, condition is pretty good. Terrain on me. Weather on the first officer now. Okay. Yeah, we have some terrain around the area, so not that we have to be much aware, but a little bit. How do I reduce the terrain brightness? I have no idea. Not like this, probably. Ah, okay, yeah, I found it. Alright, great. Wow, look at the vertical path, that was super fast. But we are fine. Switch this to indicated 310. Alright. Are we still above the... No, we're not anymore. I guess. Let's see. No, we are above the high resolution area. Look at this stuff. Yeah, of course, we are a little bit... it's right there, the finishing line. So maybe this side is better. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Oh my god, look at that crest. Yeah, if you're very low, of course, everything will be loaded. And it's just incredible, I mean. So let's see our friend's situation here. Okay, this guy 24,000 feet, 24,000 feet. Wow, this guy is going super fast. He want to land before. It's okay, we are taking advantage of our procedure not giving us any direct for the moment, since we have 2 traffic ahead of us. So after gap though will be Amgel above 140. Great. And we can definitely reduce the descending rate. No. Okay. 3,000 feet per minute should be more than fine now. Then we need to calculate performance and route. Alright, 0 for left. This auto brake. Let's try it with 3. 3 is fine. 2 is 2 is okay. I mean, let's try auto brake 2. Arm speed brakes. I don't know if we're gonna need them, but let's arm them for now. And here we have one of the 2 traffic. Yeah, is this... I don't know this airline. This is Nordic. Or maybe the opposite. No, but this is from Oslo. This is Nordic. I have no idea what it is. Okay, 1,000 to go. No. Continue descent. Okay, first of all, slow down. Okay, continue descent 140. Great. Wow, what a turn. Wow, look at this quality. Again, West Alps area have an insane terrain quality. Give it a try. My suggestion is a small plane, fly around there. It's all this area here. From Cuneo, you can depart from Cuneo, Monviso, or Monaco, or Nice, go to the north. All this part here of Alps is insanely good. Look at this stuff. And we have coastline there. I have no idea why there is such a high quality here, but it is what it is. Okay, slow down the descent. We don't need to rush. Okay. Yeah, we can go even a little less than this. 120. So, okay. Oh, he did a brutal overtake. Yeah, but this Nordic now is going very slow, so Hopefully it's not gonna be a problem for us. I'm gonna try to give him space. But I will see. In case again I have a direct that I can use. So after the next waypoint, which is Amghel, not really pronounced like this. Of course, that was so Spanish. We can descend flight level 110. And we are basically out of danger. You know that here can be, yeah, quite dangerous. We have some elevation below us, as you can see. But yeah, after the next waypoint we should be fine. Can start descending properly. Okay, let me reduce this. No need to rush like that. Okay. So this is the other traffic. Should be the Nordic. Yes. No. Oh yes. Yeah, because it's above us. Okay. Looks like it's going very slow to me. 3 to... oh man, it's going very slow. Maybe we can give him a nice overtake. Okay, let's continue the procedure for the moment. Let's continue and continue. We can decide at Mirko. At Mikro. Because we can go direct Neras. No, sorry, we can go direct. No, my bad, not Neras, but we can go direct to Mike November 151. We are high, of course, now, so I don't know how much sense does it make, but let's decide there, because this traffic is going very slow. Zoom in. And also, I have no idea where it's going. No, I don't. Wow. It's doing the opposite path from this. It's very strange. Okay, seatbelts on. No, I'm gonna give him way. Yeah. Also, I have no idea which approach they are doing. Yeah, I'm gonna give him way. So how do you give way to a traffic? Basically, a good separation is 5 miles at least. So this is 10 miles. We're gonna let him go ahead with the procedure. Definitely until he's like in an overtake position compared to us on the direct to Mike November 151. Still, I don't know if he's doing the ILS or which kind of approach he's doing because nobody talks here. Okay, we can descend 4,000. Yeah, 4,000. Alright. So let's continue a little bit on the procedure, and as soon as we feel comfortable, we're gonna go direct to Mike November 151. Not too soon. So in this case, since we will, I'm gonna accelerate the descent a little bit. Yeah, level change. Let's go down because we're a little bit high. I mean, we're not high in the current procedure, but if we take the direct, we suddenly will be. We have to be 2,000 feet here. It's kind of 10 miles from us, so not the best. But yeah, flight level change now. Okay. Okay, it's 10 miles out of us. Now we could already go direct, but we are too high. We're definitely too high at the moment. I will wait to be below 10,000 feet. Oh wow, 3,000 feet per minute. Okay. Alright, slow down. 250 knots. This. No, sorry. Landing lights. Let's prepare the gear down view. And as soon as we are ready, we can go direct there. Okay, speed brakes. We slow down this plane. I want to see a green banana and then decide. Okay. So 4,000. Let's go direct nanas for now. Okay. Hi. Okay. Very funny. I don't even have donation active, so yeah, good luck with that. Okay. Green banana. Yeah, we can go direct to Mike November 151 now. Alright. We sent 2,000. Oh wait, not really. Wait a sec. No, 4,000, sorry. 4,000. What did you say him? I don't think that's proper English. Okay, after Mike November 151 we can go down to 3,000 and then 2,000 after Bisbo. Okay, QNH in is 1017. Let's see the other traffic. So okay, this is a visual approach. Wow, I don't know if this guy's doing visual actually. Oh my god. That can be a... no, he's doing the ILS. This traffic looks A rate 245 direct Mike November 151 visual 04 left. Okay.
This traffic Nordic 1, you will get a call turning right to 295, for runway 0 or left. Is traffic.
Okay. Turning right. Humiliated by what, man? Are you Arush or what? Because I don't remember if you have many accounts. Okay, next down to 3000. Be quiet, guys. Ma Harav Pratav Singh. I don't know, because there is a guy called Arush that is here sometime. I don't know if it's you. Okay, and well, for no, okay, yeah, we can descend 3000 now. Okay, this guy's turning. Oh, wow, go around. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting go around. Okay. Landing lights are on. This and this. Then we have to slow down. And let's do it now. Speed on up. No. Okay. So this guy is doing the ILS. Oh my god. Yeah, he's doing the ILS. This is not gonna end up very good. Yeah, because okay, we have to. Yeah, we have to give him way. But he's not doing the vision. It's not doing the visual.
Traffic, Nordic 1 Juliet Golf. We are 12 miles, 04 left. This traffic.
And it's traffic. Looks area 245 switching to visual 04 right. Oh wow. I need the ILS frequency 00. Okay, 040 110.7 1107 1107. See you. Yeah, because otherwise we have a big problem. Okay, speed check. Flaps 1. Speed on 1. Alright. Did I switch both frequency? Yeah. Correct. Great. Go around is the same. I mean, the visual is you can switch to 0 for right, 0 for left. By Arab. Wow, it's not maintaining the proper speed. Yeah, okay, it's ahead of us, so but yeah, it's yeah, technically we could make it. It's 5 miles ahead.
This traffic Nordic 1 Juliet Golf, we are established for runway 04, correction 04 left. This traffic.
It's okay. Speed check flaps. Okay, but first of all, go down 2000. Come on, man. Speed check flaps 2. Speed on 2, flaps 5. Speed on 5. Yeah, we can actually land. Okay, let's do this. Let's switch again. 04 left. I'm sorry for that. Okay. This traffic looks at it. 245 switching 04 left. Sorry for all the switch, but we can make it behind the Nordic.
Yes, you can. You can slow down the speed.
Yeah, we're slowing down. Looks at it. 245. Speed check flaps 10, flaps 15. Oh boy. Oh my god, I forgot this. Yeah, I know. This is the gear warning. Speed on 15. Speed check. Gear down. All right. Minimum continue, of course. Approach speed is 135 flaps. 30. 135 on the speed. And let's go. Autopilot off. Auto throttle off. Let me hit approach just for a reference on the flight director. And let's go visual. Plus 30 set. Last view of side, this side here, entering coastline in Nice. Let's do the visual 0 for left. We are quite high, so let's go down. Okay. Of course, I have the ILS as a reference. Alright.
It's traffic Nordic 1 Juliet Golf, we are vacated, taxis are standing my choice. This traffic.
And on the turn. Thank you. This traffic looks here, 8245. Visual 0 for left on final. Add power. Okay. I remind we are fully manual flying, auto throttle off, autopilot off.
500. 400. 800. 200. 100.
That's fine. Yeah, don't look that pup.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown. Reverse. Oh boy. That was intense. Also, you don't really have the touchdown zone in Nice. Okay, 60 reverse in, manual braking. Let's try to vacate here because we have a traffic behind. Okay. Which is not talking, which is super bad, of course. This traffic 0 for left vacated. Okay, I forgot that. I mean, not really. It's not really a problem. Wow, that was very intense. So honestly, I don't know if it's the complex approach. I will need to test more this version of the 7.3, but also, of course, again, I guess we're gonna have the update on the 800 and 900 soon. So even there, the flight model felt a little better for sure. I was able to control the pitch way better than usual. Oh my god, look at this guy. Now it's Nordic as well. What is this parking style? So yeah, that was pretty cool. I think this guy's completely on the middle of the taxiway, to be honest. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna park here, so. But yeah, that's a very interesting. I was already expected to park here, but it's a very interesting choice by him. I don't know what scenery you have, but this is completely on the mid. Oh no, okay, still taxiing probably. Okay, I'm gonna park here. Or maybe here. Yeah, let's park here. Okay, still taxiing at least. Wow, that was very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, it's the next one. Okay, no, it's this one here. Terrain off. Weather radar off. And, okay, never mind that, because I have to turn. Taxi light. Yeah, the runway design in Nice, even if it's a custom default airport, I mean, it's horrible. I mean, there is no touchdown zone, nothing. Again, the puppy was wrong as always, basically in MSFS, but okay. Taxi light is off. Parking brake. Okay, electrical on the APU. Parks off. I mean, parks can stay auto actually. I mean, no, parks off. And engine off. Fuel pump. Just keep the APU. And yeah. Let's connect everything. Okay, here, chokes. request this. Want this stuff here. Oh no, we don't have jetwing. What the fuck? Okay, stairs. Ah, well, we have air stairs. Very interesting. Okay, request. And let's go with everything. Okay. Anti-collision lights off. Seatbelts off. No. This can be open. APU can be off. Electrical, hydraulic off. Probes off. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh wow, look at the Nordic. The other Nordic. Feel like being in Oslo, but we are in Nice. Alright. So yeah. I have to try it again. This one, and of course also the 800 after the update. I mean after... Yeah, I mean basically when we will update it to this version. In this approach it felt a little bit better. You know that I have quite some struggle moment to keep... I mean to control the pitch with the throttle. Today it was also a very difficult approach because it was visual. I didn't have any problem. A little bit, but nothing tremendous. So yeah, hopefully they fix it. For the rest, thank you very much for watching. If you like, subscribe, and see you next